video, we're going to address knee injuries. Okay? If you live an active lifestyle, chances are something's going to happen that takes you out of the game for a little bit. Now, that's no excuse not to still continue to train, but the key is we need to train smartly. If I can train smartly and train around this injury, my healing process is going to be faster, I'm going to recover faster, I'm going to be back in the game. My goal for you is to find the largest pain-free range of motion. All right, so I might say, okay, you can't necessarily back squat, but can we do an air squat without pain? If the answer is yes, then that's what we do. All right, air squat without pain. If we can't necessarily do an air squat without pain, what I might have you do is use something like a suspension trainer or a TRX. All right, now TRX is about 200 bucks. Big, thick rubber band is probably $10 or $20. They pretty much do the same thing when it comes to the squat. All right, so I want to hold on to something. I want to see if I can get down and do a full range of motion, pain-free. If I can do that, that's where I would start. Sets of 10 to 15, somewhere in there, just continuing to make sure that there's no pain. All right, now if both holding on to a band, like so, or the TRX still causes pain in the knee, what I might do is see if we can shorten that range of motion, okay? So shortening that range of motion might look like squatting to a box. So I might try to find a height to where I can get down to with no pain. And a matter of fact, if I can find a height where I can get down to without pain, I may even be able to load that pattern up a little bit and get a little bit more strength out of this movement. Now let's say it's a no, there's pain in each one of those. All right, there's pain in the air squat, or there's pain even when we're holding on to something. What I'm gonna then do is, again, refer you out to a physical therapist or a chiro or somebody, all right, that can take a look at that thing, see what's going on. Then I'm gonna have you pretend that that leg just doesn't work, all right? So let's say you found out, hey, there's really some stuff going on. Maybe there's a meniscus issue or an MCL or something like that, but you wanna continue to train because you know you're smart and you know that your recovery is gonna go a little bit faster if we continue to get that blood flow in there. Not only that, but if I'm continuing to train the opposite leg, I could get as much as a 25% carryover to the other side. So don't worry about creating an imbalance. That's not really a thing. All right, if you were to train one leg for the next year and do nothing to the other, now we have something to worry about, but that's not the case. We're just getting you back in the game, all right? So what I would have you do first is probably, again, find a box, all right? So pretend like this leg doesn't work. I'm gonna have a seat on that box, and I'm going to set my bum leg down on the ground, my heel's on the ground. What I'm gonna do is drive from my right leg. I'm gonna drive from the heel, keep my shoulders back, and stand up all the way. And really, I'm just using my right leg, pretending that the left side doesn't even work. From here, somewhere between, just see how they feel. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, up to anywhere from like 10 to 15 reps, just getting some volume in there and practice going through as much of a pain-free range of motion. Should be good on the other side. Now then I might have you go a little bit lower, all right? Start to challenge yourself. Start to challenge yourself and see how low you can go. Now another option for this would be something like the TRX. Now if I am able to kind of keep this leg up off the ground, if that's not too much pressure for the knee, I might have you try to go down into a full single leg squat. Now if you don't have a TRX, you could go to Amazon if you don't want to drop $200 on a TRX, although I highly recommend that. All right, you could buy a band for 10 or 15 bucks. I can hold on to this band. I can pretty much do the same thing, dropping down. And again, I'm pretending that this knee just does not exist. So if you see a set of squats in the programming, what we're looking for is a squat that you can do with a pain-free range of motion. So you could try that double leg or single leg. That's up to you. You just need to kind of experiment around and see what feels best. Hope this helps.